Good evening, Mononoke. This is my deck from Monday. I haven't played much this week. I was really hoping Time Spiral Remastered was going to release on Arena, but it doesn't look like that's the case. My pick's better because I have a coal to back it up. You got it. It's funny because if they finally get through my other coal, I get to bring it back. Well, that stops me a little bit. It's a little poor timing on the Rune Crown. Apparently that was a very itchy bear. Bear's just bored. Ooh, there's a good one. That's going to be pretty tough to beat. Alright, let's do... No. That's not enough, right? I could just do Valkyrie Sword Equip. It's not enough right now, though. Yep. How about I buy it back? So they have to kill the shepherd here, but if they do, they have to tap their creature. If they're doing it with the hammer, at least. Oh, that was good. But it's not enough yet. Uh-huh. Oh, they got to enough creatures. I probably just want to try and overwhelm them, I guess. No, don't tap like that. Do this, and this, and this. How did I miss lethal? Did I not send Cole? No, I just brought Cole back with the angel. It's funny because they can't send a berserker or they die. Instead of playing angel, Firewalker, give it haste, equip pick to a 1/1. No, because... Oh, wait. No, you might be right. 3, 4 mana. The big guy gets tapped. Yeah, you're right. I think I did miss lethal. Alright, so they're just on like red-black stuff. I saw 2 things that kill coal. What are even my sideboard cards? There's Wings, which could save something from a removal spell and invoke the Divine. I saw 2 targets for Invoke. Neither of them are great targets, though. So do I want Wings? Wings could save a creature from their removal spells. What would I cut for it, though? Maybe Raven Wings? Just because paying 2 to equip and then having my creature get blown up is kind of a bummer. And even if it gets blown up afterwards, it doesn't add to toughness, so it's easier for that to happen. Sure. I think I can keep this. If it weren't for Immersturm Raider, it'd be real tough to keep this. But pup on 1, Immersturm Raider on 2. If I don't find a white source, I can dig for one. Hello, pup. Oh, I even found a white source. Meet pup. I think I will trade here if they give me the chance. Ooh, that was pretty good, because I'd much rather trade that, and even if they have a removal spell, I still get to trade. Ooh, I have my own pick. I don't think I want to do that, though. I just want to do this. If I draw a land next turn, I can cull, pick, and equip pick. Well, that's a bummer. That was maybe not right, because the Berserker with the pick gets too big. Well, that's okay. It was an interesting choice by the opponent. So here I can cull and equip pick to the token, make the token a 3/3. Yeah, I think that's better than playing the rune here. So if this was just a 1-for-1, I'd probably take this trade because I can buy back coal. But it's not really a 1-for-1 because they deal 2 to each and then coal dies and the token shrinks, so I lose both. I don't think I want to do that. That's cool, but I need a land, so I'm going to do this. There we go. I will take it again. This could still get out of hand if they can double spell, but if they keep hitting lands, it's going okay. I guess I'm gonna equip the. Yeah, I'm gonna equip the pick. Send. And then I'm gonna play Firewalker and move the pick. So if they double spell, it's still bad for me, but if they don't double spell, I can trade and then I get my Firewalker back. Coal's ridiculous. That's pretty good. Rats. That creature is huge. I'm a little surprised by that attack. Maybe they have something else to do with all their mana. Well, let's just send. Alright. What you got for me? Firewalker? Braggart? Sure. I don't really have any intention of blocking here. Man, this white rune is doing work. So I guess I'm going to do this and then send it. It has to be this one so that it can trade with the Berserker and they can't just eat it. This will be a trade with the Raider, which is fine. Oh, interesting. Alright, I will, I'll do the thing. It's a good card too. Oh, Shepherd of the Cosmos can bring back the Valkyrie sword. Go. I can just... They're on a clock now, just from the Tormentor's Helm, which is pretty funny. I'm definitely trading. Probably dig out a removal spell for Cole, I would imagine. Oh man, they didn't target me. They're not going to let me look for any card and put it on top of my library? What a meanie. Ooh, and they get to draw it immediately? That's pretty sweet. Oh, nice. Kill my whole board? Oh no, I get to keep the Firewalker, because they'll name Berserker. Right, because these are both Berserkers? Yeah. I wouldn't mind just drawing some lands. Nice. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to just play the Shepherd of the Cosmos because it flies. Probably was supposed to do that. If I play Berserker, and they don't have a removal spell, and I send everybody, it's lethal, right? Put this on Cole, since they're most likely to block that one. No, they're most likely to just kill that one, I suppose. If they don't have a removal spell, they're dead, though. And if they do, they go to 2. Well, that's a good sign for me. Excellent. I think I had that Shepherd on suspend for like 6 turns or something ridiculous. Alright, should we open some packs? I think I have 11 now, so I can do 10 at a time. This is my first Battle Mammoth. Alright, traditional draft, I suppose. One of the people at my table is called Bada Bing. Alright. There's Packmate, which is sweet. There's Redain, which is also sweet. And there's a Shimmerdrift Veil. So I'd take the Packmate over the Shimmerdrift Veil. Do I take Redain over Packmate? Redain is pretty darn good. It's got to be better than Packmate. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick that. Let's see. This card's very good, but not anywhere close to where I'm hoping to be. The next best card is probably Doomscar Titan or Snow Island. Yeah. Well, let's take the Titan. The Jaramira Lake Serap's Packmate. Or like Frostbite, I guess. Let's take the Packmate. I could take the Volatile Fjord, since I have one red card already. I'll take the Packmate. Another Packmate over Maja. Maja's really good, but I don't know that I'm green-white, and I need to be specifically green-white for that to be good. Serap's Packmate, the second one, probably solidifies me in green. And there's a fourth pick green-blue Snowland, so that deck's probably open. But I think I still just want the Packmate. Excuse me. I'm probably putting whoever's in my left into blue-green, because I passed that Changeling, and then I passed the blue-green land. Now I'm passing the blue-green Snowland. Horizon Seeker, Augury Raven, Tormentor's Helm, probably the best cards here. I do think blue-green is open, but I don't know that I want to pick up a blue card here, even so. I could pick Horizon Seeker, which would help me mana fix if I end up in a bunch of colors. Augury Raven's just better, though, I think. I'll take the Seeker. There's a blue-green Snowland. Pick 6. That's kind of insane. There's a Runed Crown. I think I'll take the land. There's a Glittering Frost. A black Snowland. I think In Search of Greatness is just bad. Like Courser. I think I like Glittering Frost here. Snow Mountain or Arnie Slays the Troll. I think I like Arnie Slays the Troll here. There's still a Craven Hulk 2, which is maybe a sign that red's not being picked very highly. I've seen a few red cards go by. And Arnie Slays the Troll is pretty solid with a couple of Packmates. There's a Basalt Ravager and a Snow Mountain. I'll take the Basalt Ravager. I may be getting into green-red beatdown here. It's a pretty good card to be 9th pick. I think I have to give up on blue. I think I've probably put the person to my left in blue hard enough that I'm not going to get any blue cards in the next pack. I guess Breakneck Berserker. I don't want this green card. And the only other playable card here is Priest, but only if you're in snow, which I'm clearly not. I guess Dread Rider is barely playable. Strategic Planning is barely playable. Take the Berserker. So I'm probably not playing this Ordain here. I may not be on this Glittering Frost either, we'll see. I don't want any of this. I guess I'll just take this. Yeah. Also don't want any of this. If I somehow backdoored into elves, I guess Raise the Draugr would be good. I think I like the helm here. It's a really late helm. Sure, we'll take the big giant. Wow, last pick wings, I'll take that. Ooh, Cosmos Elixir. There's a Firewalker, although honestly, given how red went around last pack, that might wheel. So the actual best card is either Cosmos Elixir or Poison the Cup, but I'm not really close to Poison the Cup. Yeah, I'll take the Elixir. I like the Lindworm. Provoke the Trolls is eh. Bloody Massacre is good, but I'm not really very close to that. So I guess I'll take a Lindworm. There's a 2-drop in red, which I may just need 2 drops. I don't look like I'm going to be playing any snow things, so I don't think I care about the Snow Mountain. Grizzled Outrider, probably too early to pick that, plus I have some big beaters already. Runed Crown, I have no runes yet. And Pick, I'm not very aggressive. I think I just want the 2-drop. This Recluse may wheel. I'll take that on the wheel. Huh. I guess I'll take Immersturm Raider. Same reason, it's a 2-drop. Maybe Snakeskin Veil will wheel, and I can take that from my sideboard. It's another In Search of Greatness. I definitely feel like I'm getting cut from this side. It's not that surprising in green, since I probably put the person on my left in green-blue. Do I want Berserker or Hagi Mob? I feel like I prefer Hagi Mob slightly. I kind of have a Berserker thing going. I guess I'll just take the cheaper card. If I really want a Hagi Mob, I probably have another shot at it. Or at one. There's a Fjord, in case I wanted to splash blue. That plus the Rimewood Falls could make blue splashable for me. Alternatively, there's Run Amok. If I want to be that aggressive. I could be that aggressive. This definitely has an aggressive bend to it. I'm going to take the Fjord. I think it opens a few more doors for me. that I'd like to keep open. Another Ravager or a Firewalker. I think I like the Ravager. And I might be able to do like a little bit of a Berserker theme, so that the Ravager can shoot for like 3 semi-regularly. I don't know how good Elixir is going to be in this deck, but I'm probably still going to play it. Sure, I'll take a Frostbite. I'll take a Firewalker. It's even a Berserker. This almost feels like just kind of a red Berserkers deck with like a little bit of green in it. Probably don't want to be playing the Cinderheart Giant. Yeah, I'll take Provoke the Trolls. I don't know if I'll play it, but I'll leave it in the pile for now. I also don't know how much I want this Tormentor's Helm. So Grizzled Outrider versus a Snow Mountain. I'll take a Snow Mountain. If I end up playing these and randomly pick up another Snowland or 2, there's a chance Frostbite shoots for 3 sometimes. There's that Recluse on the wheel. I don't know if I want to play it, but obviously I'll take it. There's the Haggy Mob. Runamuck came back too. Red is wide open. This pack is quite bad for me. Glorious Protector is great, but obviously I can't play it. Even if I want to splash blue, I can't play Morit because it's double blue. I'm not going to splash for Invasion of the Giants, which leaves like not Volt Recluse, which I don't want, Elder Leaf Mentor, which I don't want. So I guess I'm taking Shimmerdrift Veil. Does help if I want to splash something. Like maybe this Reflections of Littjara. I'd be taking it over what? Like a Frostbite? Alright. Maybe I play it. I do have a bit of a Berserker sub-theme, so could be a thing. Ooh, Dwarven Hammer. Ooh, but also Agar. I have 3 giants and basically only like 1 instant or sorcery that deals damage. 2 if I want to. I feel like Hammer's probably just better for me. As much as I would love to play Agar, it seems just kind of okay in my deck. Rootless View, maybe. I have 4 Snowlands, so probably don't want Blessing of Frost. But I'm probably not playing Rootless View either. I'll take Blessing of Frost. If I randomly end up with like 2 more Snowlands, maybe I'll play it. Ooh, Showdown of the Scalds? Oh, I don't have any white fixing. Why did you come so late, Showdown? But there's nothing else in this pack that I want. So I'm still going to take it and probably just not play it. Masked Vandal, I'm happy to take that. Honestly, I'd probably splash for Behold too, but I actually want this Masked Vandal. So I'm at 7 Berserkers and a Shapeshifter. Haggy Mob's probably... Oh, it's a Berserker, though. Provoke could probably go. Knotful Recluse can go. I do have some white fixing. I have Shimmerdrift Veil, and I have this, whatever, a Glittering Frost. I could take Seize the Spoils here. So maybe I'm playing this Showdown over this Reflections. Immersturm Raider or Breakneck Berserker? I guess I'll take the Raider. And I don't want any of this. So I think I want to splash the white, even though the splash is a little tougher. I'll take the Veil. Wow, Agar came back? Alright, I'm going to take it. There's a chance I'm... Oh, yes! And that wheeled. Alright, so the white splash is easier. Alright, I think I'm on the white splash. Although I could sideboard into the blue splash if I thought it was better for some reason. I don't know why I would think it's better, though. So this is 2 lands, so I need to make 1 more cut. It might be the Raven Wings. Could be Haggy Mob. So I have 8 Berserkers and 1 Shapeshifter. Oh, I don't care about creature type. No, I do, because I have the double Basalt Ravager. I am pretty aggressive, so I kind of like the Run Amok. I can't cut Cosmos Elixir, right? Seize the Spoils could help fix, but also I kind of don't like it. I have 1, 2... If I play 1 plains, 3, 4, 5 white sources, that should be plenty. And I have 6, 7, 8, count this, 9, 10 red sources. 7, 8 green sources. I think I want another red source. So I'm kind of aggressive, but I have a long game plan with Showdown and Cosmos Elixir. And I'm playing 2 Snowlands. I guess I could play the Snow Mountain. I get punished for if my opponent plays Redain specifically. There's like a minor chance I could get all 3 of them with a Frostbite. I don't think the Frostbite is a good enough reason to play these tapped Snowlands. That would bring me to 5 Snowlands. Would that be enough to play this Blessing of Frost? So if I can distribute like 1 counter and draw 1 card, it's probably not good enough. But if I can get 2 counters and 1 card, or 1 counter and 2 cards, it probably is. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kind of 6, naturally 4 power or greater creatures. I don't think I want to start it, but if I play against another like derpy on the ground type deck that doesn't play a lot of removal, I might do that. I think I like this. So my removal is Frostbite, run amok, kind of. Arnie slays the troll. And then the double Ravager. I'm going to grab a glass of water. I'll be right back. No green mana. I think I have to keep it, though. A single green land makes this hand good. Raven Wings can do a lot of work here. There we go. Ooh, that's kind of scary. So those are both Berserkers. And I can't even really punish them. I think that trade's worth it, actually, because I get to make this trade, and then I get to Masked Vandal and blow up the Massacre so they don't get the card. Well, that could have been worse. Put this on white and shoot down that Firewalker and get in for 2. On Berserker, presumably. Yep. I will, of course, happily trade my Ravager for it. Ooh, that's good. Of course, I can shoot it. Get out of here. Block Ravager takes 7. There's the showdown, although I don't know that it's going to matter. Yes, tap out. Equip that hammer. Do it. Hooray! And that is lethal. Yeah, I'm not going to play showdown. Oh no, opponent, I figured it out. What? No, this is best of 3. So the red-black berserkers. Does that make me want to change anything? Not really. Just run it back. Yeah, I mean, they're too aggressive to try any of these, like, tapped lands and Blessing of Frost thing. I didn't see much removal, so the Snakeskin Veil is probably not that good. I'm not going to play into the Divine on the splash, or invoke the Divine on the splash. At least not against this deck. Yeah, I don't see a reason to change anything. Just run it back. Looks fine. I'm bringing it up because I was going to talk about a game that I got yesterday, but I couldn't remember the name of the game. Loop Hero. My friend Sean posted about it on Facebook, and I tried it out last night, and it was fun. Okay, so I think I'm just discarding a Lindworm here. I don't think I'm going to have to worry about my life total too much, and I don't have the lands to play it right now anyways. So Loop Hero is a roguelike RPG, I guess. And yeah, I think I want to make this trade. And then I'll do this. I'm happy to make a trade. I'm not going to not attack, though, because if they just play a Berserker and then equip the Helm, my Berserker's not big enough to block. Oh, did you? That's funny. Yes, it's Loop Hero. It's super fun. I guess I'll just play Packmate here. And no attacks. I will trade with the Firewalker here if I get the chance. So I'm going to double block here in case they have run amok. I don't care that much which one they kill. Alright, so I think I'm going to Glittering Frost, which gives me the white mana I need for Showdown. And then I'm going to Immersturm Raider, discard this, and play a land. And I'm happy to sit here because Showdown can win me a long game. Okay, so now if they have Run Amok, I'm very sad about a block, so I'm going to not block. Okay, well, one of my creatures is a Berserker. Oh, but, right, they, of course. Alright, so Showdown, I'd like to hit one untapped land. Excellent. Well, I hit 3. Not excellent, but it's alright. So I can play the Ravager and the Horizon Seeker next turn. Okay, so I should play like they have Run Amok. I'm obviously playing both my creatures, I'm just deciding where the counters are going to go. So if they have Run Amok and a Berserker, that's 8. Four, 5. Yeah, one counter goes on the 3/2. I'm just deciding where the other counter is going to go. So I think I would prefer it on the Ravager. I'd rather not just die to a removal spell. So I think I'm going to pass on the attacks here. So if they have removal spell and Run Amok, and I attack, they go to 9, they kill my whatever, Ravager, they attack, I have to block in case they have Run Amok, they Run Amok and deal, put me to 2, and I lose my creature, so it's a disaster for me, so I think I'm just going to not attack. I actually go to 1 because I take a damage from the Helm too. Coward Stream, yeah. If I can draw one more spell, I can put some serious pressure on. Smashing Success, sure. Why would they do that and not the Glittering Frostland? Ugh, yuck. Okay, so now I am gonna send. If they still have removal Run Amok, I'm dead. but they're dead next turn, so if they don't have it, this is a fine attack. Just run amok doesn't do it, though. Excellent. Oh, shoot. I guess Berserker plus run amok was enough, too. I didn't count that. Well, I was right about that run amok. I don't think I want to change anything. Just run back. I guess I needed to count better. Yeah. I definitely need to hit some land, but if I do, this hand is fantastic. If I hit one land, it's totally fine. If I hit two, it's great. And even if I miss for a turn or two, I at least get to, I have a Frostbite, and I get to foretell this Doomscar Titan. Nice. Oh! That was dumb. Haha, I planned it. Incoming 5 lands? That'd be okay. It's going to be a Packmate here. Well, there's 2 out of 3 for land Stealth X Duck. That is fine. I am happy to trade. I could have run amok, which would be a bummer, but I can't do anything about that. Ooh, and they're losing a Poison the Cup. Nice. Will they have something else? What can they have for a black? Apparently nothing. So I think this is Glittering Frost plus Breakneck Berserker. Next turn I can Doomscar Titan, and that could be lethal. Ah, nuts. Well, I can still Titan for 5. I'm going to hold this Shimmerdrift Veil in hand, because I don't need the land. And if they somehow answer this Titan and then have a Skull Raid, I'd rather discard the Veil. Hooray! So I played Loop Hero for apparently 111 minutes last night, and it's super fun. It's a roguelike RPG where as you go around, you like build the terrain, which determines what monsters show up, um, and they drop items and stuff, and then you try to get powerful enough to defeat the Lich at the end of the round. And if you die, you get to keep 30% of your stuff, and if you run away, you get to keep 60% of your stuff, and presumably, if you kill the Lich, you get to keep all of your stuff, but I haven't done that yet. With one mount in this hand gets good, right? So I guess I'll keep it. Well, I've only played it for a little shy of 2 minutes or 2 hours, so so far it feels good. Probably will get grindy, is my guess based on what I saw. That wouldn't surprise me. It's another green or red-green deck. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and discard a land here. I don't need very many lands for this hand to be good, and I could flood out. Ooh, okay. Well, they're gonna get beat back for 5. Farming out rare terrains. Well, I don't know anything about that yet, because I haven't gotten that far yet. I'm doing it this way instead of the Berserker, because if they want to keep trading damage, I'd be happy to trade my Firewalker for something, because I want to hit lands. Okay. We can race. Nice. That was probably a mistake. I probably should have played the Breakneck Berserker. Never punished. So I have 3 Berserkers. So I can Basalt Ravager and kill their cavalry, and then they can't block. That seems good. I wonder if they have the snakeskin thing. Yep. So I guess I don't have good attacks anymore. Ice Hide Troll's pretty good. So is Showdown of the Skalds. Alright, well, let's do this first. Get this rolling. Yeah, I don't particularly like Snakeskin either, but obviously it was good there. That troll is a problem for me. If I get a creature in my yard, I can exile their Glittering Frost. Ooh. But now they don't have snow mana up. Alright, so I think... I guess I just attack with the creatures that can attack past the 4/4s. That makes a bit more sense. Alright, so I think I want to Arnie slays the troll. The dwarf to the cavalry. Make it harder for them to block. And then I'll Masked Vandal the Waking the Trolls. And they're scooping. Excellent. So let's see, they are also red-green beatdown. I don't really see anything that I would want over what's already in. The Recluse having 4 power could matter, but I don't particularly like cutting a Berserker for it because of the creature type. Yeah, just run it back. On the play, this might be a match where I board in the Snowlands and the that sorcery, the Snow Sorcery, but we'll see. Yep. Ravager is not particularly good in this hand, but that's alright. I get to foretell the Packmate and play the Packmate. Ooh, that's pretty good on 2 when I don't have a play. Okay. So if they attack, I'm going to not block, because that might be a run amok, and, well, irrelevant. I was going to say, and what I really want to do is be able to fight. But that's alright, because this Basalt Ravager gets to shoot it. Ooh, Chariot's a good one. What am I going to do about that? Can't really do anything about that. I mean, I guess I just play another Ravager, shoot a cat. Trade with it if they send it. Dang it. So they have 5, they'll get 6. They may not get very many trolls, so that's something. Alright, do I want the elixir, or do I want to run amok and slay something? I think I want to run amok and slay something. Excellent. That is perfect. And it's even big enough to survive the fight. Now they have no tokens for their chariot to copy. Well, at the moment. They'll probably have a troll soon. Hope they miss a land drop here. Wow, they discarded a land? That land was worth a troll. Do I just send them both? They would clearly just trade with the Ravager. No, I'm not going to send them both. Oops. Ooh, do they get 0 trolls? Yeah, they get 0 trolls. Because they discarded that land. It's a big game for me. Oh, that was good. I think I would have attacked with the chariot there. I mean, if I attack, they just block with the chariot, right? So, I guess just don't attack. Take my card. Ugh. I think I will trade with this, though. I have a run amok. Or that. That's actually much worse for me. White source? That's pretty bad, too. Oh, that's not bad. Ugh. Alright, I'm going to lose this game after all. I guess I just don't trade. I'm basically just in race mode. Race and hope. I don't really see winning this race, but I don't really have any other options either. So if I send the Berserker, or if I play the Berserker, send everyone, they go eat, take 5 plus 1, and then I'm dead. I guess I just... This is 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're short of mana to activate Svella, but they can next turn. I mean, an attack's just awful. So I guess I just do this and pass. Because they would put Ice Hide Troll on... Well, actually, I would be able to kill Svella. But I still have to draw a creature off the Firewalker and then chump block with it. They get to eat the mob with the troll. And they go to 5. Hey, Dual Lands. I think I'm just dead if I just wait, so let's just send. I do have a run amok I could hit. too bad I don't have enough snow mana. Ooh, I can kill the troll with this. But then I still die. I'm going to 10. Oh, I don't die. They would have to top deck a creature. Oh, this doesn't work. Shoot. Well, maybe they'll miss it. They can Svella for a thing, and then they have 2 snow mana. They did not miss it. Well, I was dead either way. I'm on red-green beats, dual lands. The first match I played was the red-white equipment deck from Monday. So they definitely have better rares than me. Maybe I do want this Blessing of Frost. So if I cut a forest and a mountain, put in Rimewood Falls and Volatile Fjord, and then Blessing? Yeah, Blessing. That's the card I'm trying to put in. I'm just deciding what to cut for it. Is it Run Amok? It could be Run Amok. I don't try to splash Agar, right? Even with like 3 possible green sources or blue sources. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Or I guess 4 because of Glittering Frost. I think Raven Wings is still good. It's one way I could win this game. Yeah, like this, I think. I think Immersturm Raider's still worthwhile. It's a Berserker that's cheaper than the 4-2, and it can help me filter. This is a good hand. So interesting what I discard to the Raider here. Oh, well, now it's not. I just discard that Cavalry. Let's just try and push as much damage as I can. Raven Wings can go on the Berserker next turn. The Breakneck Berserker. Okay, changed my mind. It's going to go on the Immersturm Raider. Reason being, I would actually be happy to trade with that troll if they want to. I would love to draw land here so I can play the hammer with the token. Packmate's pretty good. Works for me. I'd still like to see a land, although if I draw one, I might play Breakneck Berserker plus equip Raven Wings. I think it's sooner than 9 dual lands. But thanks for the song. I think it's more like dead in 2 or 3. Hot. Okay, so they could easily have Frost Bite. So I'm going to put this on the Packmate. Oh, they're just scooping it up. All right. All right. Can we get the 3-0? We're going to try. I see the pool. I'm not sure what Glorious Protector is, but I know what the rest of that is. What about it? This is fine. I have perfect mana. I get to foretell the Titan on 2, Breakneck Berserker on 3. I do need to draw some gas, but I can't throw away a hand with that. Wow, you went 7-0 with that deck? That's pretty impressive, because it is the deck itself is not that exciting. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Glorious Protector is really good. I think I'm just gonna play the Breakneck Berserker. I could definitely get punished for this, but without any pressure, frostbiting their sculptor isn't that exciting. Svella. Well, that's a bit of a problem. I hope they block. Yeah, I didn't really think they would. I guess I just do this, just shoot them for 1, and then I can Doomscar Titan next turn. There was a thought to they're mana screwed, so maybe I was supposed to blow up the sculptor. Ugh. Well, that ruins all my plans. Because now the Breakneck Berserker doesn't even get big enough to attack through that Svella. That was very unfortunate. I definitely got punished there for not killing the Sculptor. I think right now my plan is Immersturm Raider and Frostbite the Sculptor. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so back to this then. So that's 5 plus 4 is 9, which puts them to 4, and then Run Amok can probably finish them. So they appear to be snow. Alright. Can I get through? So if I go kill Sculptor of Winter, they untap a Snowland, and then I send both. They put Svel in front of Breakneck Berserker, Troll in front of the Titan. They make their troll indestructible, and then Titan gets a muck, which is 7, which is lethal. If they don't block the Breakneck Berserker, it's lethal. The only way it goes not great for me is if they make the unintuitive block and put the troll in front of the Berserker, and the Titan gets blocked by Sfella. But I think it's still good. So let's do this. They did it. Go me. I don't think it was, because otherwise they could have blocked with the elf, and still done the untap thing, and then I couldn't have lethal that turn if they made all the blocks. This way, it was much harder for them to make the correct blocks. And even on the correct blocks, I could either kill Sfella or kill nothing and get through 3 damage, putting them to 1 and be left with both my creatures. And then I could still play an Immersturm Raider. So I think it was right. Thank you, Dual Lance. So they're on a snow deck. I probably want to try and go under them, but I don't think I can really make the deck faster. Do I want to play this Blessing of Frost? Not a lot. Oh, you're saying because I could Frostbite, you're right. Because however they block, I could Frostbite whatever would make them take more damage and then run amok. You're right, that would have been better. So basically I saw a struggle for Skemfar and snow stuff. Arnie Slays the Troll might be a little worse. I'm just not going to change anything. Yeah, I know that Redain makes Snowlands come in tapped. Are you talking about your pool or are you talking about my pool? This is good. That was not a great draw. Talking about for my pool, I don't want to splash it because their lands coming into play tap doesn't matter a whole lot later in the game. That's good. Had quite the start here. Ooh, that's good too. Alright, so I think what I want to do... I think I just want Firewalker this turn. Next turn I can Glittering Frost and Packmate. And the turn after that I can Showdown. Ugh. Veil is on white. Alright, 1, 2, 3 Frost, and Packmate. Wow, land is very much not what I wanted to see. I'm already splashing the white, but I can't reliably pick it up early for Redain. And the backside of Redain's a lot less good in a matchup like this. So with one Berserker, they only have 9, which isn't lethal. So I'm going to go ahead and Showdown. And I want to leave up I guess green. Well, that was god-awful. All of my expensive cards? Jeez. Alright. I think I lose this game. Note that you can't foretell off of Showdown, because foretell specifically says play it from your hand. And game. Couldn't really have done better, though. Like, if I just play Horizon Seeker, I'm not going anywhere. Alright. They have 2 struggles. Maybe I do want the Blessing of Frost. Bring in Snakeskin Veil. For 2 struggles. It doesn't counter the struggle, because they can just choose to not fight. And they still get the 1/1 counter. So it's not a very good answer for that. Does Mass Vandal do anything? I've seen, what, 1? I didn't see anything last game, did I? So maybe I cut that, bring in this, and then do the snow thing. Sure. Their hand was amazing. Yeah, but that's not a good trade for me, Dual Lance. And if they don't play Struggle, it's just not a good card. Ooh. I'll keep it, because Raven Wings could be really, really good. I need to draw a creature, and maybe green sources. Alright, top deck a green source. No, kinda. I can't afford to say white on that, unfortunately. I do have 2 snowlands, though. And there's the forest, of course. What you got for me, deck? Let's do that. If they want to try and race, I'm okay with that. Of course, if they struggle, I'm going to be sad. But the only thing I could do about that is hold up Frostbite. And even then, it's still just a trade. Alright, get some beats in. Oh no! That's a disaster. That makes this race a lot harder. Yep, that snakeskin veil. Getting me again. Well, that was really good. Now they also have like infinite mana. Ooh, that was good. I need to kill Svella, I think. So let's do this. And then this. And I think I'm going to Frostbite and keep them off. I don't know that they need the extra mana, but they might. And it is 2 extra mana. So the question is, do I want to attack? It's 5 right now, puts them to 10. Next turn it gets 2 +1/+1 counters. If I attack and I top deck exactly Snow Mountain, they die. Or one of my 3/2 hastes. Alright, I'll send. They probably can't kill me here, and I think I'm okay trading damage for the moment. That's unfortunate. Well, now I can't kill them on my next turn. I would like to top deck a creature. There we go. Alright, so let's do this. And then Blessing of Frost. And I'll get 2 cards. I think I want to put them both on the Horizon Seeker. What do they have? They could have a Feed the Serpent. Ooh, now I could win a long game. So I could attack, which puts them dead next turn. But if they have a removal spell plus a 3-power creature that they can cast and still have 1 mana up, I'm dead. If they have a haste creature, I'm dead. If they have equipment, I'm dead. Plus a removal spell. If this card was anything except Showdown, I would just attack. But because it's Showdown, I may be able to win the long game. They could have Feed the Serpent, or they could have Demon Bolt, which would both kill my X4s. I didn't see either of those in either of the other games. If it's just Struggle on their next turn, it's fine, because they can't take out my creature without trading. I'm going to go for it. Alright. Moment of truth. Squash, there's another one that does it. Ah, that'll do it. Well, I made the wrong choice there. I think it was close, though. It may still have been right. Like, I hadn't seen either of those cards, and this was game 3. There wasn't a lot. I thought it was pretty likely they had a removal spell. I didn't necessarily think it was pretty likely they had some sort of pump. But, yeah, that's the way it goes. Yes. I mean, unless they top-decked it, but they gave me the good game after the attack. So that tells me that they're probably holding both. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. Alright, so it's almost 9. I have time to draft, but I don't have time to play the draft. So I'll leave it up to chat. I could just do another draft and then call it after that. Or I could show you Loop Hero, or I could show you some Eternal. What do you all want to see? Eternal is a magic clone, basically, that uses the digital card space pretty well. We got 2 for Loop Hero. Loop Hero is a new game that I got on Steam. It's a roguelike RPG. Eternal is a it's another magic-like card game. Alright, so I'm gonna turn off my music and then turn on my computer sound so you can hear the game. There you are. And then I'm gonna move my picture. What happened? There we go. I'm gonna move my picture. Oh, that's interesting. Minimizes. Probably down here. Okay, so this is my home base. Here's all my stuff. I can build stuff, but I'm saving up for this thing, and as you can see, I don't have all the metal that I need yet. So I'm not going to build anything, so I'm going to go ahead and start. This is the equipment slots that I have available to me at the moment. These are the card types that I have available to me at the moment, and some extra stuff. Okay, so I'm going to pause it real fast. So the character moves on its own, so that's this character right here, the little white thing. When you walk into enemies, you fight them. The fight also happens automatically. The character will move in a loop forever. Every loop that you do increases the abilities of the enemies. This is the day progress. When the day resets, new enemies appear. Every time you play a card, which you will get from killing enemies, this bar goes up. When it gets all the way to the end, the Lich appears at your home base. Yeah. So at any point you can escape, which ends your loop, and you get to keep 60% of your stuff. Or you can go until you die, and then you keep 30% of your stuff. And I can speed it up too, like that. So I'll slow it down here. Little blue bar is like the time bar, and the green bar is my life. You can highlight these and see what they do. Right now I'm doing 4 to 6 damage per hit, so I'm going to pause it here. I picked up this ring. I have no ring on right now, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on. This gives me 0.6 life per second. Yeah, you're locked. As far as I know, you're locked into the Lich combat once you start it. Okay, so I got 2 cards on that one. I got a Meadow, which when you play it gives you an extra resource, and then it affects the board, so you heal 2 HP at the start of each day. So all these yellow spots are where I can put them. Things that affect the map you want to put in the middle, things that don't you want to put on the outside. So I'm going to put this off in the corner here. And as you can see, in my bag, that gave me 1 ration. 12 rations are a whole food supply. That's some of the stuff you saw me have later, or at the beginning. The rocks add to your HP, and they get even better for each rock surrounding it. Also, the first time you get 9 rocks together, it builds a mountain. There's rocks and there's mountains. The mountains are better than the rocks. So I'm going to put the rocks on the outside and the mountains on the inside. It also gave me this preserved pebbles, and 10 pebbles makes preserved rock. At some point, hopefully I'll find a weapon, so I can do some more damage. I found an armor, which increases my max HP by 90, so we'll put that on there. The numbers on these things are what level they are. So I found a weapon, which adds 4 to 6 damage, so now I do 8 to 12. I found another armor. It's slightly better than this armor, but adding 6 HP isn't that much, and when you fill this up, they start turning into metal bits, which is what I really want. So I'm going to not equip that armor. I'm going to put this rock here, which will increase my HP by 2 plus 2 plus 2, because this rock has a rock next to it and this rock has a rock next to it, so that added 6. These beacons, it says plus 40% movement speed within its range, so if you see here, if I put it there, the blue area is its range. But it also says plus 20% attack speed for all units, which I assume includes me, but it certainly includes all the bad guys too. So I have found that I don't particularly like playing these, so I'm not going to. Replaced items poof, that is correct. Okay, so I picked up a shield. This one has more defense. I think the way defense works is you reduce any incoming damage by X, where X is your defense. Battlefields spawn chests every loop, so I'm going to go ahead and put that right next to the loop, the beginning of the loop. I got another one, so we'll spawn another chest right at the beginning of the loop. And then the spider cocoon spawns spiders. I am not going to place it. What I'm going to try to do is only place the tiles that give me resources. Every tile you place increases the lich, and so I'm going to try and make it kind of go long and go as many loops as I can, and that means I don't want to place anything that puts monsters on the field that doesn't also give me resources when I go through it. So this is 2 slimes. So there's also a color coding. I haven't figured out in what order they go, but it looks like yellow is better than blue, which is better than gray, and there's orange too. So this is the same defense, but it adds 9% vampirism, which means 9% of the damage that I deal I get back as health. This gives me 6% evasion, which is a chance to dodge, and 6% vampirism, so I'm going to equip that one. As you can see, that shield poofed. I'm going to place my meadow, and I'm going to place some more rocks, and keep going. So this armor is worse than what I have on already. We got 3 items there. This increases my attack speed. I like what I have on better. Speed things up a bit. So I made it that loop without taking any damage. And I got treasure boxes. Sometimes these are mimics. Ooh, we got an orange shield. I get 2 more defense. I get some counter. So I think a counter is like a dodge, but they take damage. It may not be a dodge, though. I'm not sure. And some regen per second. This is counter and attack speed. I'm going to put this one on. I guess I should have waited till I got this in case I got a better shield. Ooh, we got a better weapon. Much better. Okay, so what this does is it decreases the maximum amount of monsters allowed on a tile. I think the maximum is like 4, and then so 1 lantern would make the areas here only be allowed 3, and 2 lanterns would be 2, etc. There's another meadow. So here's the mountains that I was talking about. So we're going to do this, and we're going to put the mountain here. And so we got some more rocks and a meadow. Okay, so a grove is, it does spawn enemies, but also it's one of those things that gives me resources every time I walk through it. I think my best spot for a road lantern is probably like right this corner here, or this corner. So I'm gonna stack up monster producing things in the area that I can put the road lantern, because I can limit how many enemies show up with the road lantern. So if I get an item, you'll see how that item got destroyed and I got scrap metal. So I'm going to do another meadow, a mountain, and I'm 1 away from turning this into a full mountain, which gives you a ton of extra life. Treasure. So you place this, and then any time you place something adjacent to it, you get a bonus resource, and then you get bonus resources for completing it. You can't place it when it's already adjacent to something, so I'm putting it there, and then we'll just build the meadows around it. Alright, so meadow here. You also get bonus ones for the north, west, east, and south sides, so the adjacent rather than the diagonal. So that's why I put that there instead of, say, here. And this mountain should complete this mountain. So I got a bunch of resources for that. So what this does is it gives me plus 120 life, and you still get the 5 for each adjacent, which is what the mountains do. Also now harpies will spawn. Got a rare ring. And put this meadow here. A blood clot. I've never seen one of these. That's kind of nasty. Okay, let's see. This gives me some counter, same regen, same counter. So replace attack speed with evasion, and I get some armor. Yeah, that's better. Let's see. It says better defense. I don't like the damage to all mechanic. I don't think it's very good. This gives me some magic damage. Some extra counter. No, I'll leave it as is. Alright, so this rock is going to go... The rocks are going to go on the corners and the mountains are going to go on the inside. You see this little thing down here? This is the harpy. It's going to fly down here. Land somewhere. Oh, do I have better armor yet? I do. So I'll put this one on. When the Lich gets full, the Lich appears. The Lich wrecks your face. Alright, so mountain's going to go down. Every so many mountains, goblins appear. So I'm going to play these groves here. And I'm going to go ahead and play the lighthouse. You may notice each time I play a card, that goes up. That's why I haven't played like the spider ones. I'm going to place the cemetery here, I guess, and another lantern there. This Lich card will erase a tile or all the monsters on a tile. Ooh. I'm going to go ahead and kill this treasure box before I put anything on. So that's good. Okay. So as you can see, even the slimes are stronger now because I've gone around a bunch of times. Okay, so the vampire mansion means every time you fight something, there's a vampire there too. The vampires have vampirism, so they steal life. Yeah, there's a lot of things in the loop now. It'll keep getting more. I'm gonna put it in range. I'm gonna put it where I have all these monsters coming up, but these monsters aren't especially strong, so that's why I want to put it there. Also, I'm not sure if this works with the vampire thing or not, but if it does, I want it within range. Here's the goblins I was telling you about that show up when you have enough mountains. Get the meadow down. And there's a harpy. So I'm gonna actually take some damage on this go. This one's the leader, so it enrages when one of its allies die. Ooh, is this good? Regen per second is the same. It gets some counter. I lose some evasion. I guess it's slightly better. So there's the vampire I was telling you about. This next fight is going to be tough, but I think that's okay. I don't want the vampire mansion within range of this cemetery because the skeletons are tough, and so them having lifesteal from the vampires is really bad. I guess I'll just put it here. This is going very poorly. That vampire is wrecking me here because of the lifesteal that the other things are getting. I may actually just die here. I thought I was going to have more time. Oh, get the vampire. Yes. Okay, so let me start by playing some mountain stuff. Maybe another lantern, road lantern, and I think I can keep going here. Remember, I get to keep more stuff if I run instead of die. Ooh. That gives me a bunch of vampirism. I think that's what I want at this point. I am getting close. I really, really want to make it around one more time so I can get those treasure boxes before I run away. It'd also be nice to be able to finish this meadow, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen. Remember, I also heal each turn of the day. Got some more meadows. Ooh. Battlefield. So I guess I'm going to put it here. The battle, if when I place it, there won't be a box. The box doesn't show until after you reset the loop. Uh-oh. May have gotten too greedy. Problem is my weapon just sucks, but I can't do anything about that. Yeah, I'm dead. It was unfortunate that the day changed like right before I walked into that and added a second one. So you can see I get to keep this stuff. So that was a loop. And so now I have stuff, and I could try to build stuff, but I'm still trying to build this smithy, which lets you start an expedition with with basic warrior's gear, and unlocks the ability to craft tools from the camp supply. So I'm just going to run it back again. Maybe I can find weapons this time, which I didn't find on that last go. Alright, so this grove, I guess this place is as good as any. Ooh, battlefield. Let's put that right here. Ooh, 2 treasuries. Excellent. Alright, I'm going to put the vampires right here. Alright, so we got some meadows. Give me your stuffs. Put this here. Some mountain. Do I want to play that one? Yeah, I'll play it too. Give me something good. Ah, it's a mimic this time, so it fights back. Ooh. Yes, please. Go from no armor to pretty reasonable armor. And finish my mountain. Oh, I forgot to play this grove. Grove can go right here. Definitely have better damage. Ooh. There we go. So with my damage output's quite high, I feel like what I really want is some vampirism. Don't want that. You can only make one mountain per map, as far as I can tell. By mountain, I mean like this big mountain peak. Let's play some more meadows. Still don't want to play the spiders. I definitely have higher damage output. Ooh. So this will actually lower my damage by 5. But it gives me a ton of evasion. Ooh. So I lose some attack speed. I pick up a little bit of damage, but I get vampirism. I think I like that. Alright, are you better? Life is about the same. Get some defense, and I get some vampirism. Alright, let's try to go all in on this vampirism thing. But I'm not going to downgrade that far for it. You can go here. Right here, I suppose. Give me that health. So I'm actually gonna like play some random spider cocoons, because I think with this vampirism what I want to be doing is fighting often, but just like fewer number of creatures. So I want to spread stuff out. Three goblins. There's definitely some added damage, but I don't want to give up the vampirism for it. And it's not that much, because that actually adds 4 damage, so it's really 18 to 26. So it's actually almost the same damage, minus the attack speed part. Ooh, what do we have here? I get the same defense. I lose some evasion, but I pick up vampirism. It is a lot of attack speed, but I'm trying to do this vampirism thing. So down at the bottom right, it shows your totals. Currently at 21% vampirism. Alright, let's put a spider thing like there. Alright, some meadow, some mountains, and I will place the grove here. Ooh, what are you? So I would gain 4 damage, and I would gain 3 defense and attack speed, but I lose 7% vampirism. I think that fits the strategy I'm trying. That's a lot of extra shield. I'm going to go ahead and put the meadow on this one because I want to try and complete it. And the rock can go, I guess, here. And there are a lot of monsters over there. I'm not going to play any more vampire things. Ooh. Well, that adds a lot of damage, but I lose 8 vampirism. I don't think that's worth it just yet. Just going to go here. Treasury. Just going to go there. Haha, I only heal on the slimes. This is going to hurt. Okay, mountains. Ooh, there we go. The shield might be better. There's a lot of defense. It's not a lot of regen. Ooh. Lose 1 defense. Pick up 2 vampirism. I get some counter 2. Yeah, okay. Alright, I can complete this. So I lose a fair bit of defense here, but I pick up some evasion and attack speed. That might be worthwhile. Sometimes I lose track of where my character is on the screen when there's a bunch of stuff going on. Okay, so I'm right down here. Nice, I'm attacking the leader first. This is better. I lose some attack speed, but I think I still want that. Gaining 11 per hit now. Ish. And you get to, this counts as hits too, so I get healed for this too, which is pretty cool. Alright. So this is 27 to 37 damage. It's a lot more damage. I lose 8% vampirism, but I feel like it's worth it. It's a lot of max health. I don't think I'm going to do that, though. This, and this, and a mountain. We could use some better armor here. Is this better? No. So I have a lot of resources here. I don't really want to push it. Ooh, that's good. I guess I will put it right here. That might be better. Even though this is more vampirism, the vampirism plus counter seems like it could be good. Ooh, what are those? Memory fragments. Ooh, that's even more vampirism. Lose the counter, though? The counter seems good. I don't really have room for this right after the loop, so I'm going to put it back here. So we're getting pretty close to Lich territory. I like the slime battles, they just heal me. Complete this. That was a rough fight. Ooh, we can almost complete the last treasure place. Alright. Are you better? Give me some evasion, but less damage. Let's just keep going. I'm almost ready to run away. I really want one more meta to complete this. What happened? Oh, that all of a sudden something else showed up. Okay, so I got that. So am I done? Goes down in damage a fair bit. Did I get a bunch of counter? So to get to the treasure box, I would have to go through these 2 spiders with the harpy and these 3 goblins. Weapons do not have different attack speeds, except that different kinds of weapons always have the same stuff. So see, the spear has attack speed. I think spears almost always have attack speed. I said I wasn't going to push it, and I think I'm just not going to. So I'm going to run away. Yep. Another success. You've returned, and we still remember you. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's good to be back, but I hardly call it a success. My old memories of the world are gone. The path is empty again, and there's only darkness everywhere I look. I realize you haven't heard the rest of the story, so this may not make any sense to you. Okay, so now I can build the smithy. Where am I going to build it? Here, I guess? This is the first thing I've ever built. Shiver me timbers! Alright, so this is a beard, right? And not like a necktie. It's weird that it's shaped differently than the rest of his beard. Oh, right. Because my picture's in the way. Alright, so what's the next thing I get to build? A smelter or a supply depot? What's the smelter do? Okay. Alright, so you can also see my statistics. So now I've done 5 loops. And I've retreated twice. One of them was the intro loop, so that doesn't really count. And I've died 3 times. Killed 555 things. So anyways, there you go. That's Loop Hero. I've had some fun with it. Maybe you will enjoy it too. It's 15 bucks on Steam, I think. That's what I paid for it. I'm still learning, like, I don't know what all the things are yet. As you can see, I've only done it 5 times. Yes, this is the only time I retreated. So my first loop, I didn't know what was going on. They told me about retreating, but I was like, whatever. And the Lich showed up. It is this big thing that replaces your camp, and I was like, well, let's go see what that is. So I went there, and he like one-shotted me. So then on the second go, I was at like full life when the Lich showed up, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm really tough now, so let me go fight the Lich, see how that goes. I got the Lich to like half life, and then I died. And on my third loop, I was about to retreat, but I was like, oh, let me just get this last treasure box, and then it turned out to be a mimic and killed me because it was at really low life. And then you saw the one where I died earlier, and so this was the first one that I've retreated. Anyways, so I'm going to call it a night there, but I hope this has helped you decide if you are interested in playing Loop Hero or not. And thanks for joining me on the stream. I'll be back Monday at 7 with some more drafting, and hope to see you all there. Have a good weekend.